So now we're going to do some practice exercises for there is and there are in the negative and the question forms. For the first one, we see here blank a beach down here. Now, because we have the particle a, we can say that it's using the singular form because in the plural form, there is no such an form for an indefinite sentence. There's only the word. There's only the article the for the plural. So in this case, we can say that we're going to be using the singular. So we're going to say there is a beach down here. Now, this one specifically is asking for a negative form. Blank, a new disco near the college. So again, we have the indefinite article a. So we're going to be saying there is, because of the singular, indefinite article a leads us to the conclusion to say there is. But now we're looking for the negative. So there is not. Or you could say there isn't for the contraction. So there is not or there isn't a new disco near the college. Again, blank a train to Manchester. Now, we have two things here. Number one, the article a tells us the sentence is singular. But also here, we have a question mark, which leads us to the conclusion that this is going to have a question suffix. So we have to start the question with is there a train to Manchester? All right. Next, blank 4 girls and 2 boys in her family. This tells us already that the sentence is not singular but plural. Why? Because 4 girls and 2 boys in her family. So the sentence is clearly going to be positive. So there are because the sentence is plural. Okay. Again, blank a good restaurant in this street. A, the article a, leads us to the conclusion that it's going to be singular. So there is a good restaurant in the street. But, oh, we forgot. There's a question mark here, which leads us to the conclusion that it's going to be a question. So we have to use the question suffix first. Is there a good restaurant in this street? Just invert the is and there of there is, and now you have your question. This one we're going to be using a negative and plural because blank 2 hospitals in town. There are not or aren't. There are not or there aren't 2 hospitals in this town. How do I... There you go. Okay, blank a lot of children in the pool. 2 things to note again. Indefinite article a and the question mark. Okay, now this one's a little bit tricky. You have the indefinite article a here. However, you also do have a plural noun. So, blank a lot of children in the pool. So this a is not actually the indefinite article a, but this is actually the quantitative a for a lot of or lots of. This sentence is actually in the plural sense because it's using the word children. So the correct sentence would be using the plural suffix are and are there a lot of children in the pool. The are is only becoming only here because of the plural noun children. And we're using it in the question form because there's a question mark at the end. Blank 3 families in that house. This is going to be again plural because we have an indication that there's more than one family in that house. So there are 3 families in that house. Blank a television in the flat. Again, singular, indefinite article A, question. So, is there a television in the flat? Blank a big gray cloud over there. Okay, only indefinite article, no question mark, so there is a big gray cloud over there. Blank 4 penguins swimming in the pool. There are 4 penguins swimming in the pool. Blank and a negative, a spider in my soup. There is not or isn't a spider in my soup. Okay, we have here the word any pencils. Pencils is leading us to the conclusion that the sentence is plural and there's a question mark. So we're going to say, are there any pencils on the table? Again, inverting there are to be a question form of are there. Blank a cat in the garden. So again, the singular form because of the indefinite article A, there is a cat in the garden. Blank 20 students in the class. 20 students, says if the sentence is plural, there are 20 students in the class. Blank some school bags in the playground. School bags is plural, so there are some school bags in the playground. Okay, we have an indefinite article A plus the question mark. Is there a hotel near me? Okay, again, don't be fooled by this article A when it comes to a lot of. This is actually the quantitative. So we're talking about the quantity. We're not talking about the indefinite article A. We're talking about actually a plural sentence here that uses tourists. Are there is the correct question because we're looking at a question here. Are there a lot of tourists in your town? Blank toothbrush in the bathroom. Again, we're talking about a singular sentence. Is there a toothbrush in the bathroom? We're talking about one toothbrush here. They missed the letter A. We're just going to add it in. Is there a toothbrush in the bathroom? Okay, this one is a negative sentence. Any toothpaste to brush my teeth? Okay. There is not or isn't any toothpaste to brush my teeth. Okay, there, blank, a lot of flowers in the plant pot. Okay, again, the quantitative a lot of with the plural noun flowers. So this has to be, there are a lot of flowers in the plant pot. In the negative, blank, a knife on my plate. There is not or isn't. There isn't a knife on my plate. Blank, a car at the door. Okay, indefinite article A and singular noun car. Is there a car at the door? Okay, blank, a car at the door. There is a car at the door. And the last one, blank, 3 friends watching TV. There are 3 friends watching TV. This concludes exercise 1 for there are positive, negative, and question forms.